you're gonna find your own freaking card. Okay, let's start first by keeping me legit. I'm gonna give you the deck. Take it, give it a mix up. Give me a shuffle, any old thing. Show off your skills. Nice, nice, nice. Leopold, 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 Leopold. Awesome, shuffle deck. Okay, you're gonna find your own card. But first, you shuffle the cards. I'm gonna dribble through them. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, he's 14% Dolfino. I go through, you say stop anytime. You're sure? Okay, look, look, look. I'm not gonna alter the order. I'm gonna show you right here. Take a moment. So that's gonna be your card, and you're gonna find your own card, okay? So come on down, here we go. We're gonna do this real slowly. So you shuffle the deck. You said stop at one of the cards. I want you to reach out here and find your card. Go ahead, I'm gonna spread them out, touch one. Doesn't matter, you reach in there, buddy. Okay, now that might be your card. Touch another one, touch another one. We're gonna do a whole bunch of them. Make it real easy for, okay, there, touch another one. Okay, touch another one. Okay, touch another one. Okay, touch another one. Okay, so look, you shuffled the deck. You said stop at a card. We spread through these cards and you touched a bunch of cards. I'm gonna do this really, very slowly and fairly, okay? Now notice, first how many do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 7 cards. I'm gonna do this very fairly. Again, you shuffled. You touched the cards, and I'm hoping your card is one of the 7. Now, let's make sure that you're going to be the one. So far, it's been physical. Let's make it mental. I'm not going to alter the order of everything. Name a number between 1 and 7.
3.
Okay, so what I want you to do is to count down. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, just like this, okay? So, Chris, do you want me to do them for you on camera? You'll do them on camera. Okay, so you count them down.
1, 2, 3.
Sweet. You shuffle. You touch 7 cards. You name a number between 1 and 7. You count it down. I don't even know. Maybe your card's in here that you were thinking of. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's one of those 3. But you've done everything. I'm pretty tired. And you, I get a sense, are a freaking superstar. This is one of my go-to mentalism effects. It's so easy, it's so organic, and the sequence is beautifully designed to really emphasize time and again the impossibility, and then it's all on them. I don't suggest you open with this trick. This is nice after you've done a couple, and you can literally use the line about, you know, my hands are getting a bit tired, or look, I feel that now that we have this psychic connection, I'm pretty sure that you can do it yourself. And of course, if you're trying to meet an attractive stranger in a bar, this is an awesome way to connect with them because they do everything, and the whole thing's about a bit of a connection and all that stuff. And that together we've raved your inner chi to a point where now it can pluck a chicken and still be fully clothed. You need to have them pick a card and control it to the bottom of the deck. One of the very easiest ways I know to do that is to simply drop the cards from hand to hand, okay? Right there without adjusting anything. I come up, I show them the card, in this case the 3 of clubs, okay? I make sure my head's turned away when they see it. Then as I come back over, all I'm gonna do is get a little break with my pinky underneath their card. I get a break with the pinky under their card. And then with 2 cuts, I'm gonna double cut the bottom 2 cards. I'm gonna riffle off, put it on top, riffle off, put it on top, okay? Performance, it just looks like I'm doing this, cutting the cards twice, okay? But there I've got their card on the bottom of the deck. Then I spread out the cards and I say, now you could be thinking of literally any card in the pack, right? And I do the whole thing in a very casual, I try to keep it the idea that I'm tired. I spread them out. And as I spread them out, what I do is I get a break with my pinky above the bottom card of the pack. So when I square the cards up, everything looks fine. But actually, I've got a little break with my pinky above their card. Okay? Now I'm going to do the Vernon substitute transfer. And I've taught this before on the channel. But what's cool here is I'm not using it to switch cards. I'm using it to add a card. I spread out and I say touch one. So that could be your card, I don't know. Why don't you give me 2 chances? They touch another, why don't you give me 3 chances? And it goes from something kind of dramatic to something kind of funny as they touch cards and they touch cards. And what's important is that nobody remembers exactly how many cards they touched. So all these cards get out-jogged, pushed forward. I tilt them to the side, and I'm gonna grab with my right middle finger from the top and my thumb at the back, grab everything like this. And the left hand is going to look like all it does is pull all the cards out. But the bottom card goes along for the ride, and and I pull everything out. And I put these aside. Love the process of this trick too, that we go from many to several down to one. I mean, that is great theater, a nice, elegant process. There's a sense that it's getting more and more fair as we go along, okay? Now, what do I need to know how many cards there are, because I'm going to ask them a number from 1 to whatever. So what is more organic or natural in the world for me to count the cards, and I do it as fairly as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. By reverse counting them, it brings the card they're thinking of, not the card they picked, remember, they're thinking of it. I tried to make sure they didn't pick it. They're thinking to the top of the deck, just by reverse counting of 10. Then I say to them, name a number between 1 and 10, and I use the old reverse, the countdown force, which I love this. I use in a bunch of different things, with business cards, dollar bills, shaved bits off the back of enormous trees, so you're here. And I say, name a number between 1 and 10. Let's say they say 4. So I say to them, I demo. So what I want you to do is take the cards and count down 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Drop these on top and give them to them. Trick's done. Because I've reverse counted the top 4 cards, which means their card is now in the 4th position. Now I know this can be confusing to people who are just getting to card magic, so let me show you with the card face up, okay? Or I mean, I'll keep it face down, but let's say they say 6, and so I say, and again, it's on top. I say, okay, so what I want you to do is just count the cards on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do it smoothly and quickly, jump and give them. And again, I've been able to get, by a natural action, their selection to whatever position between 1 and 10. If they say 10, of course, or if they say 1, I say fine. If they say 10, sure, you can do the reverse countdown, that's fine. Or you can emphasize actually between 1 and 10, make it harder for me, okay? But whatever they say, let's say they say 5. So I go, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I want you to do, count the cards down. I give them to them. They count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take all the cards, we put those aside. How fair is that? And this is where I emphasize. I say, the cards you're thinking could be over here. The cards you're thinking of could be among those cards. I don't know. But maybe it's the others, but let's see. And I have them now. For the first time, if it's one-on-one, I don't have them name the card. If it's them with a group of people, because I want everyone to appreciate what just happened, I say, name it out loud. They do, and then I say, I come over here. And I often will look at them and I say, I hope you didn't let me down, or this is amazing, or I think you'll agree that if this is the one card you're thinking of, you and I have a very special connection.